is going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, my people. We have got StarWars.com once again doing CG's job better than CG is, announcing to us a lot of details. This is probably the most, this looks like a CG official post on StarWars.com about Mandalorian characters coming this week. This is very exciting stuff. I'm actually really excited about what these kits are looking like. We have kit information. We have more graphics. We've got the art team going to bat for us with Greef, Karga, the Mando, and Cara Dune information here. So let's go ahead and read over this. We'll digest this. And I just got to say, once again, it just kills me. It just kills me that CG can't tell this to us. They tell it to StarWars.com. And StarWars.com is announcing this to us. So I guess the moral of the story is forget following the forums. Just follow StarWars.com now because that's all you need. Anyway. All right, let's get into the info here. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit so you guys can see it a bit better. There we go. All right, an agent of the Bounty Hunters Guild and a veteran of the Galactic Civil War are joining the fight in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes later this month alongside the mysterious masked Mandalorian. And StarWars.com is excited to share the new character designs for the Mandalorian, streaming now on Disney+. Joining the crew, which, by the way, did you guys see on May the 4th, they're coming out with a documentary on the Mandalorian on Disney+? I'm stoked for that. Joining the crew of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So look at this. There's our Greef Karga art. Looking good. So let's read this. It doesn't say all of his kit details in here, but it gives us a little sneak peek at what he's going to do. So he's light side support, bounty hunter scoundrel. I'm a little disappointed that he's light side. I was really hoping that CG would use this as an opportunity to do something with that neutral tag that they've got. But I guess the neutral tag is just there for nothing forever. Anyway, highlights. Gains bonuses when allied enemy bounty hunters gain payouts, okay. Can call all bounty hunters to assist. Okay, so kind of like Bosk, being able to call a mass assist. I like that. That makes sense for Greef Karga, right? Provides substantial recovery and support for bounty hunters. All right, so he's going to be a healer of some kind. Synergizes with allies that have payouts active. All right. And his leader is meant to be the Mandalorian. All right. So that confirms Mando will be a leader. That's interesting. The Mando will be a leader. Cara Dune is meant to work with him. And then, of course, it just throws all the other bounty hunters in there. So for now, they're definitely meant to be in bounty hunter teams. I was a little bit concerned about that with Cara Dune because it didn't seem like they were labeling her as a bounty hunter. And what I'm really hoping that we get here is a brand new bounty hunter team with Mando as lead. So this confirms that Cara Dune will be intended to synergize with this new group, which leads me to believe we're going to have a full new team here. And that's what I want. And I want them to be very viable in Grand Arena. Bring it on. Let's go. In the game, Greef Karga is the strategic leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild. He will bring some support to the attacker-heavy Bounty Hunter squad. That sounds exactly like what CG said already when they did take a second to communicate with us. With any luck, Greef is going to help hand out a few more bounty pucks. And they've teased that bounty puck thing again. I'm really anxious to see his animations because I feel like they're going to do something with those bounty pucks. And I would love it if those bounty pucks would project, like, when he mass assists or something in his kit, it will project, like, the image of who you're going after. I just think that would be so freaking cool if they did that. So, anyway, let's look at Cara Dune. So, Cara Dune is light side rebel scoundrel tank. So, she's not a bounty hunter. So, we're going to have to read the kits. But they are recommending up here that Greef Karga work with Cara Dune. It's interesting because they're not recommending Cara Dune work with Greef Karga or the Mandalorian. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. That's where I'm hoping to use her. Like, I want to have a full squad of characters from the Mandalorian. That's what I want. And I want them all to work together, and I want them to be super viable in Grand Arena somewhere. So, all right. Light side, rebel, scoundrel, tank. All right. Versatile, rebel, and scoundrel ally. Self-revives if defeated when potency up is active. Okay, so she's going to have some way to bring potency up, and you're going to want to add some other characters in here that can help her get some potency up. I'm trying to remember who gives potency up now. Let me know down in the comments. I can't think of who gives potency up at the moment. All right, and so they're showing 2 potential teams. Rebels, they're showing Rolo, Hera, Jin, Akbar. What? Does that mean those characters are getting a rework or what? And then for Scoundrels, you got Kira, you got Vando Chewie, you got Boba, Nest. So maybe she'll fit into that Kira Vando Chewbacca team that a lot of us like to run in Grand Arena. Maybe that'll be a great new defensive team. But this makes me think, like, what they've said they're doing something with Empire Strikes Back, and Rolo is showing up here as potential synergy. Is that teasing a Rebel Officer Leia Organa rework coming in? I'm going to say yes. We're getting a Rolo rework, everyone. Celebrate. It's 420. Let's go. All right. There's Cara Dune, the former Rebel shock trooper who reinvented herself as a mercenary for hire, hiding out on Sorgan. There's no question she can hold her own, whether she's fighting stormtroopers or going toe-to-toe with the Mandalorian. In Galaxy of Heroes, Cara's skill will make her an additional tank for Rebel squads, who can also provide Scoundrel teams with an additional damage dealer. So they're both coming on April 22nd. That's Wednesday. That's 2 days from now. And here's the graphic here. That looks pretty good. So they're definitely rolling out these 3 characters seem to be a package. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say I would be very disappointed if these are the only 3 characters they bring from the Mandalorian. Bring us a full squad. We need at least 5 Capital Games. I think we need more than 5 because it's the Mandalorian. So anyway, so here's also confirmed April 30th, we meet the Mandalorian. Whether shooting from his hip with his blaster pistol, using his Ambien sniper. I said Ambien last time. Remember that, guys? I must have been tired or something, like trying to find some sleep. I don't know. His Ambien sniper rifle. Is that how you say that? I can't think of how else to say that. To disintegrate his enemies. The Mandalorian is always prepared to take on whatever or whoever gets in his way. You know what would be cool is if the Mando had, if that sniper rifle ended up being like an annihilate ability. Kind of like what Nihilus has. And it charged up, and when you did use it, it just literally disintegrated them, just like the show. There's so many animations in here that would make so much sense. So, all right, so that's a lot of new information. We still need a lot more. I really want to know who else is coming. Are these the only 3 characters coming? Notice they're not really saying how the Mando is going to be unlocked. Is it going to be some kind of legendary event? I think that would make sense. No Baby Yoda hints. No Baby Yoda hint. So I teased today that my free-to-play pledge might be in jeopardy if they bring us a playable Baby Yoda. I stand by that. And I think what they really could be leading to is maybe the Mandalorian isn't legendary. Maybe they're bringing us Greef Karga, Mando, Cara Dune. Maybe they'll bring us 2 others, and those characters will be needed for a Baby Yoda legendary event. I would not be surprised. I would not be in the least bit surprised if they did that. Because Baby Yoda... I mean, look. If you're CG right now... What's the one? I mean, even someone like me make it a pledge. What's the one thing that everyone's just gonna go? I gotta have it. It's gotta be Baby Yoda. If there's anything that's ever made everyone unanimously cry out in need for a character, it's Baby Yoda. And so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Baby Yoda probably is coming. It's just they're holding that announcement for now. They're probably going to draw it out over a little bit. So let's go ahead and check. I just want to double check this information. I'm sure CG is about to make a post. I'm just looking on the forums here as we're recording to make sure there's nothing. Nope. Nothing from CG right now. So this is all we get for now. This is all we get for now. It blows my mind that we're hearing this from StarWars.com before. But hey, we'll take it. It's new information. I'm really glad to see it. Mandalorian confirmed coming next week. Greef Karga, Cara Dune confirmed coming this week. Let me know what your expectations are down in the comments below. What kind of abilities are you wanting to see, and where are you excited to use these characters, and do you plan on whaling on these characters? Again, fill up the comment section below. Thanks again for joining for this video, my friends. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, and as always, my brothers, don't forget